Go on! Wait, your first question. Okay. I can see your pamphlet from here.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm here with my friend, my childhood friend since kindergarten, and my ex-neighbor, Victor. Welcome to the David Letterman show.
The late show with Oompa Loompa.
The cheap budget show in the evening at the car park. Hey bro, thanks for coming, man. I know you've just started cycling during COVID, and you actually approached me and you wanted to know how you to get into cycling, right?
Yeah.
So before we talk about your bike, maybe just tell us like how you got into cycling. I know I recommended you to buy a Giant in your old bike and that kind of stuff. So over to you.
Okay, so COVID hit, everyone is stuck at home, and it happened that you got into cycling. I know you with active cycling. I approached to you say, hey, actually what's there to do in COVID since everyone is stuck at home and I have free time, you see. So I went around Lazada looking for a bike and come across Twitter bike. That's about my budget back then, $1,000. Then you can't tell me if I were to land myself in a Twitter bike, might as well I go NTUC push trolley. That's what you said.
I didn't say that, man.
You did. Okay, so I didn't proceed with the Twitter bike. Together during phase 2, that's when all the non-essential open, right? Bike shop. So we went several shops like Hap Leong, Tay Junction. I didn't go T3 or I didn't go Specialized because they were way out of budget. So going over to Tay Junction, I come across the Giant TCR Advanced 3 with a Ultegra 10-speed. Is aluminium wheelset, and the whole bike build comes to be about 8.5 kilograms. So with everything on, the bike was about 9.4, 9.3. So I was riding that for about a good 13 months with you and the group that we often so ride on weekdays lah. And you know, riding that bike itself, I haven't experienced any bike that was better than that. That was, to me, it was the greatest of all already. Telling
all my friends who want to get into cycling, I kind of buy a Giant TCR. So we went over to the one at what's the name of the place?
Tay Junction.
Tay Junction, right? And then you saw which one? You wanted one, but then you didn't get it.
I wanted one. There's a 105 Groupset. It's white cement color with a chrome Giant word. But the next week we went back, it sold out already.
Yeah.
So there was only available within my budget, right? Is the TCR Advanced 3 with the Ultegra 10 speed. So I consulted you, said 10 speed, do I need 11? She said 10 speed will do just fine. So I proceed with the 10 speed lah.
Yeah, and I think you really abused the bike to the maximum, man. Hopefully the guy who bought your bicycle is not watching this video lah.
Cut. Yeah, so the bike was abused.
But it's good lah, because now looking back, right, I think the Giant was a very good bike for you because you were just started in road cycling, and then it's a pretty okay price as an entry-level bike.
Yeah, started without knowing on maintenance, cleaning the bike, and you know, the general clip-on, clip-off.
I think one key thing is the amount of weight you lost from cycling. So I never speak about this on my channel, but because I know you were not this weight before.
Nah.
So how much did you lose?
I was 102. Ever since picked up cycling, I lost all the way down from 98. I lost 24 kilo. So right now I'm having the daily weight roughly about 78, 77.
So that's the backstory. So now onto the bike. How do you come across this bike? You know, I have a very controversial thing about SL7.
You hate what you hate lah. I like what I like. Okay, so this bike, right, it's actually a friend of mine, Kenny, if you're watching. He loved to look for value in anything online. So he came across this bike second hand, and initial owner actually built from bottom up. So he got the frame and handlebar and also the power saddle from United States. So they actually sent it over to Singapore. So when he got the frame, the saddle, the handlebar, what's missing was the wheel set, the tires, the group set. So the wheels, tires and group set, right, was actually assembled with Hap Leong in Singapore. Yeah.
Can we talk about price or cannot?
I honestly do not know of the final cost of the bike, but if I were to guess, it's close to 18,000. Knowing that the owner did splurge on, okay, so it's Ultegra Di2 group set, but however that time they didn't have the crankset for Ultegra, so it was slammed on with a Dura Ace. So followed by unnecessary supercar spotter cage, not one but two, 70 each. I didn't know why, but I'm not going to complain.
But it came with the bike, right?
Came with the bike, came with the bike. MT 800 rotors, I think it's MT 800 rotors, is a XDR one. Saves a bit of weight, I'm not complaining as well. And Bora 45 WTO, pretty sick, I would say. I like the weaving, the color. As you did a close shot of the wheels itself, you can see the carbon weaving is actually quite unique as compared with more conventional carbon layering. And Victoria Corsa 28mm, 10-wall tires. So come to be your next question, Victoria Corsa or with GP5000?
I'll come to
I wrote both. Okay, my take on GP5000, more grippy. The compound itself, right, it's able me to sprint out faster than GP5000. I feel, okay, might be a bit of mixed opinion because it's 28. My GP5000 when I was riding it is 25. So I feel a bit sluggish when I sprint out of saddle for the SL7 on 28, right? It's probably because of 28. But when I eventually had the power down, it will just go lor.
I thought this was a, what do they call this? Aerofly 2, but you say it's not Aerofly 2,
yeah,
right?
so the frame and the handlebar is 2022. So this is Roval Rapid handlebar at 42mm, well, 420mm. And it's the latest by Specialized. So the difference between Aerofly 2 and this Roval Rapid is that it's optimized for speed. That's the marketing talk, but I'm guessing it probably have a bit of aerodynamic properties as against the Aerofly 2. Why did I get a power mirror? Okay, besides the fact that the bike came with power mirror, I actually have this power mirror offered to a friend, Kenny. So I went ahead and bought another power mirror. Up to now, if you ask me, bro, actually, why you buy a power mirror? I got no answer for you. As the bike should fit a power mirror, no?
Okay. So I think to be fair, right, people that I've spoken to or messaged on Instagram and my Discord channel, we talk about power mirror. Because I think I've been dissing a lot about power mirror, so I'm going to be neutral here, okay? I know I dissed you on offline about the power mirror. People say the power mirror is worth the investment, $645?
$645.
Yeah.
$675.
And they say it's a good investment because it's something like a body contact, right? So it doesn't hurt your ass. You can ride on it
like
long.
nothing else lah. That's what.
So do you agree that it's worth $675?
The previous saddle, beside power mirror that I rode on, is only the Giant Approach saddle. So that saddle is about $85. And come to think about it, right, the saddle did give me pain initially when I started riding. So I kind of got immune to the pain lah. So when I switched to the power mirror, I don't feel the pain at all. But if you ask me which saddle do I would prefer, I would just say power mirror lah. Why? Okay, long distance, I did attempt more than 200 kilometers. This one give no issues. Okay, you may say it's cliche lah, but I really don't feel any much difficulty when I'm riding long distance. And the longest I rode was 260. I failed the Audex 300, by the way. Reason being is I was on red cleat doing 300.
Okay, that's on power mirror. OSPW, I know this was not by choice because you bought the bike, it came with the OSPW, right?
That's right.
So this is a SLF.
It's a SLF Motion, correct. So this is a US company. It's built with carbon fiber component and aluminium. So it's kind of it holds 14 tooth on the smaller pulley and 18 tooth on the larger pulley.
Yeah, because so the next question, because you rode a Giant, which is the very entry level. Now you're like the high-end SL7, right?
Endgame.
No, I think very hard for you to compare whether there's a difference because it's a whole bike, right? So you can't tell whether OSPW makes a difference. No, but do you think, okay, let's say if it didn't come with your OSPW, would you have gotten one?
I wouldn't. It's a lot of money for aesthetic. It's okay. Just now when offline when I was checking, right, 750. Just for the OSPW thing. I mean, ceramic spray, I'm not sure of the cost lah. It's going to be probably around that ballpark, right? And if you ask me if I'm fine with just the stock Ultegra, what's that called? Pulley. I'm fine with it also.
I know the reason why you bought this bike was because you got a really good deal. Let's say you did not get a good deal on this SL7 and you were still riding the Giant, right? Would you still have gotten an SL7 or will you still continue riding the Giant bike?
If I didn't get a good deal, it's a very difficult question to answer.
Were you already looking out for a new bike?
I did, I am.
So what bikes were you looking for?
Honestly, if in all honesty, I put my hand to my heart. If you ask me why am I changing bike, right? Because I cannot keep up with you all already.
Actually, that's damn true.
Hand to heart. You're pushing TMC about 42, 43 kilometer with tailwind, right? I'm struggling at 38 already. I'm dropping at my maximum smallest cassette, largest chainring. So I just drop. Then this bike come to be about, we are enjoying much more than we could last time. And back to the question, if I'm looking out for bike again, I would say yes, I am. I was.
Which bike and what was the budget?
Okay, the first bike I was thinking is Propel. No joke. I just stick to Giant. Why? Value for money. Second option, it's probably SL7.
I thought you were looking at the Canyon, right?
SL7. Canyon is, with the handlebar issue, it got me a bit skeptical. Handlebar brake, but I probably can't generate 1000 over watt and break the handlebar lah. Yeah. And maintenance wise, it's also a concern for Canyon because they don't have a authorized dealership in Singapore.
So let's talk about compression plug. I know you recently got the SL7, the whole issue with the compression plug recall. So this bike wasn't done or wasn't purchased in Singapore.
That's right.
It's a second hand and the guy got it from the US. So how was the process of getting the compression plug changed here?
So we have, I got the original receipt where this frame came with, together with the serial number. So I did email to Ray Cycles. They are in Long Island, New York, right? So I asked them, is this authentic? Can you certify that the frame itself is indeed purchased by them? Then they say, yeah, all good, it is. Then I also ran the Specialized app. I forgot what's it called. So I ran the serial number against the app. It's certified authentic as well. So I contacted Singapore Specialized Support. So I asked them, see, this frame is not from Singapore, it's not locally assembled, it's from the States, what we can do. So so the three big shops are Binjai, Pasos, T3, right? Each of them did advise me, because this frame itself is not from Singapore, they are not able to entertain yet until they have cleared the batch for Singapore locally assembled frame. So I understand. Okay, so eventually, back in December last year, 2021, they did have a slot opening for imported frames, which is one of these. So I just brought it to T3 back then, and they got it the expanded plug swap for me. It's just the hassle of waiting because they haven't cleared off the local assembled frames. Yeah, speedometer. Okay.
No, it's not a speedometer, it's a freaking Decathlon speedometer only.
Yeah.
Why?
Because no cat eye. Decathlon speedometer, $35, wireless. What more can you ask for?
No, but you have an expensive bike.
I don't have.
Why you cannot buy?
Okay, rationally, I don't have power meter. I do not know what output I am getting out. So initially, when I started riding with you, I do not know what speed I am doing. I'm just pacing it off behind you. So, come to think about it, I never thought speedometer is actually a very important training tool to have if you're riding.
Okay.
So I went to Decathlon and bought a $35 speedometer lah, and it served me well, coming to be about a year and a half already, 18 months. And any complaints, battery life are weak. Besides getting laughed at, which kind of enjoy it. No issue.
So you're not going to get a power meter. You don't even have a heart rate monitor, a cadence, speed, everything?
My heart rate monitor is my watch, man. It's never accurate. Cadence sensor, I don't have.
A complete bike, what's the performance like?
Oh, it's very freaking good, man. Again, I come from TCR. So as compared with a common ground that I can compare with is Rifle Range Road, because I did a Rifle Range Road on the TCR and as well as this one. So this one breaks the PR by 2 minutes. I'm not sure about the output. Again, I got no power meter, nothing to compare on for statistics, right? This one beats the power TCR in 2 minutes. Know that this weight is currently 7.3, right? We weighed just now. So the TCR was 9.5. So this one beats it by 2 minutes. It already says a lot of things about the weight benefit, the aero benefit, and also the, what else can I say? The frame stiffness itself, because it's running off FAC 12R. And on climbs like Faber, right, it goes with ease. I throw the handlebar without me generating power a lot from my thighs or my leg for the cadence, right? It'll just go up on Faber. I'm not exaggerating, but again, this is how I feel about the bike. Viewers might not understand what I'm trying to say, but it just likes to be climbed or thrown on the handlebar itself.
And the wheels?
The wheels, again, this is my very first deep section wheels. No complaints. I've been reading reviews about it. Pretty much all good, man. It's about, generally, if I read the reviews, their feedback is always out of 5 stars. This is about 4.2, 4.5.
Okay, move on to Instagram Q&A. You guys want to ask your questions, follow me on Instagram and you'll get to ask your question. So, SL7. Ooh. Okay, ready? Why blue shoes, not black?
Oh, no stop.
Huh?
No stop.
What shoes are these? What shoes are these?
RC902. It's fire. That's
Why do you
fire.
choose these shoes?
At first, my budget was about $400. Then I said, no, what the heck, just go for the best what there is already. I was thinking between R1 Overcurve, the physic one, and also the S-Fire 902. But upon putting on the white one, which I had, it feels different. It feels better.
Love the look of the wheels. How are they?
It's my very first deep section wheels. They are amazing. 45mm depth. If you ask me, would I go for a deeper one? I would like to try. But 45 will do me good for now.
Why do you choose a Bora 45 WTO and not Roval Rapid CLX?
Came with the bike. I would want to try the Roval Rapid CLX though, because the rim depth of the front is wider than the rear. So Specialized actually built the SL7 with Roval Rapid CLX and intended to be one bike to rule them all, is only with the Roval Rapid CLX.
What do you think about the decals? He thinks it's too much.
Oh, it's actually very subtle. So, assuming the decals that he's saying about the Peter Sagan,
I don't know.
okay. So the decals is just PS Legendary, but Peter Sagan on the top tube, and as well as these right beneath the entry for the saddle stem. Is it
Seat post.
Seat post. Walao eh. Seat post is just with the Slovakian flag.
Who is faster, the bike or the rider?
The bike.
Do you like seeing Oompa Loompa's butt or do you like him to see your butt up close?
No idea. Too focused on the road actually. When we're riding with each other, we'll just see whatever is in front of the rider. We don't see each other's butt.
Oh, this is a roast. Oh, SPW but stem not slam. Arrow gains, bro.
Cannot
not
slam the stem yet because I myself not comfortable like going too low, having lower back pains, and
Yeah lah, actually don't slam the stem if you can't do it.
Yeah.
You end up being slower actually.
my setup is not perfect because I haven't gone for bike fit, right? I was telling you my arm have the pain already. That probably stems from saddle too high from the handlebar height. I'm not sure. Again, I might be wrong.
Oh, this one is a very personal question for me. But you have to answer lah.
Yeah, go on.
Is Oompa Loompa as fast as he claims? Did I claim anything that I'm fast?
To be fair, we attack segments on Strava. We don't.
No, I don't. I just draft.
You got your answer?
Is it really an all-rounded bike? Personal thoughts on the climbs and flat.
It likes to climb lah. On the drops, if you throw the handlebar, it's as though it's helping you to do a synergy where you don't pedal as much as you need from your thighs, because when you climb, you use more of your thigh side.
What do you do for a living? OSPW plus Mirror plus Peter Sagan plus Bora. Why not Dura Ace 12 speed?
Just a normal white collar worker. I work in an office, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
Slave. Corporate slave.
Corporate slave.
Yeah.
Corporate smile.
The frame seems small for you, or is it intentional so you can get tucked in for aero gains?
Oh, again for reference, my height 173. I could stretch to 54 centimeters, but I'll just play around with what I have. And 52, yes, I do feel a bit kind of short, but with the stem adjustment, if I add it to 100 or maybe 110, it will feel just nice.
Okay lah, that's the end of the video, guys. I'm on Discord, Instagram, follow me there, and I know nobody ever watches after I say this. There's actually ride vlogs on my members channel if you want to support me. I upload ride vlogs and you can see this clown over there, and we ride together there. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Stay safe, take care.
Okay.
Up to you, I don't know. You say okay, it's okay lah.